Alright, are you ready to take on Dark Cave? I know I am. But this girl is kind of in the way. Is she gonna want to battle? Yeah, of course she wants to battle. Oh, well, she shouldn't be too tough then if she can't win any gym badges. Pikachu. Oh, that's gonna be bothersome. I might have to go right back and heal. Or not! Pidgeotto pulling out that one-hit KO. Can I get an attack? Oh! When do you learn any moves? I swear, I need one more monitor, or, you know, I guess I could set up a laptop or a tablet off to the side with, you know, info on it. But that just seems a little... I don't want to say difficult, but I can't think of another word for what I actually mean, but... You know, if I did that, I'd be like, oh, what's this do? What's this do? You know, or, you know... When does so-and-so learn this move, instead of actually playing the game? And yes, I know if I'd have kept Pidgeotto a Pidgey, it would have already learned some moves by now, because if you hold off on evolving, they learn moves faster, or at lower levels. But you sacrifice... you know, the extra attack and defense for learning a move quicker. Yeah, Pidgeotto will be evolving again here soon, so he needs to learn some stuff quick. Oh, I want a Cubone. Gimme. What I've never played, but I'm slightly interested to play, even though it's kind of got a bad reputation. Gale of Darkness. I think that's what it is. Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, something like that. Where, like Team Rocket can steal people's Pokemon, or you steal them back from Team... I don't really know exactly what the story is, but I like that it's like a somewhat 3D open world console Pokemon game. I find it interesting. I don't know if I would actually like to play it, but I would want to try it. Because I just find it interesting. Plus, it's a Pokemon game, and the only reason that I've never played it is because I'm pretty sure it came out on the GameCube. I never had a GameCube. It might have came out on the Wii. I also never had a Wii. I don't know if for whatever reason I haven't explained this before, I have a 5 exclusive game rule for a console, and that's how I justify whether or not I want to buy, you know, a PlayStation 4 or a Wii U or not. They gotta have at least 5 exclusive games to make me want to get it. You know, for me to be able to justify spending the money on that console. And the GameCube, at the time, wasn't really my thing. Looking back on it, it had a bunch of really interesting games, and now I'm kind of interested in tracking one down. Plus, I know they're like super cheap now. But, you know, I was pretty close. Like, I was like this close when all of the Resident Evil remakes were done for the GameCube. But then they started coming to Xbox, and I was like, eh. I mean, that wasn't right away, by no means, but that still wasn't enough to make me want to get it. Plus, at the time that the GameCube came out, I did not have my own disposable income. So that played a big part in it too. You know, I kind of had to be like, do I want a PS2 or do I want a GameCube? And PS2 had a lot more games, plus my PS1 was kind of on the fritz, and PS2 played PS1 games. And that was kind of the major selling point there. I'm not sure where I'm going, and I know this rappel is going to wear off soon. Who do I have up next? Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and put Ivysaur down here at the bottom. Because we don't want to accidentally let him into a battle. If you know what I mean. And we kind of gotta depend on Nidoqueen to basically wreck house for the whole rest of the cave. Which is good for Nidoqueen, because if Pidgeotto can't learn a freaking flying type move here soon, then, you know, Nidoqueen's gonna have to be my backup for that grass type gym. And I don't think Butterfree ever learns another bug type move. I mean, other than the spore attacks. But I don't count those because they don't really do damage. I mean, Poison Powder, it does some damage, but that's after effect damage. And I know I'm in Gen 1, so poison types can get poison, but I still don't like the idea of potentially wasting an attack when it might not work because it's freaking poison type. You know, it's just kind of a habit that I've trained myself into after playing the future generations. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's hard to go back to Gen 1 after, you know, if you've played Gen 3 or higher, it's hard to go back to Gen 1. Gen 2, a lot of stuff changed, but not so much that it didn't still feel like Gen 1. Now all I need to do is see a Squirtle, and I've seen all 3 starters in this one layer of the cave. Kind of want a Cubone. Like, I won't use it, but I kind of want to get one just to add to the collection. Although Bone Club is pretty powerful. I mean, it might just be this particular Cubone, but that seems like a pretty decent move. Also, I need to remember to change boxes the next time I'm in a Pokemon Center. Because boxes can only hold 20, and they don't automatically convert to a new box once you hit 20. Basically, if you throw a Pokeball and catch something, and your box is full, it'll basically be like, congratulations, you wasted a ball. You didn't actually catch this now. Oh, the Geodudes. Oh, why you gotta do that? I might have had a slight chance of getting a critical one-hit KO. Oh, not cool, not cool. And nobody gets experience for that. That is not cool. In later games, you get to throw out a Pokemon, I think. I think that's a thing. Alright, well, I guess Butterfree could use the experience. Butterfree probably gonna be a mainstay on the team for quite a while, so we at least need to get it in the 20s, right? I need a new chair. Dear DX Racer, if you ever come across us and would like to graciously allow me to have one of your chairs, you know, with the logo right behind my head, I will most definitely play like this, or I guess I would have to play like this, for like ever, just to make sure your logo gets seen, as long as I don't have to pay for the chair. Nah, on the real though, totally not begging for a sponsorship for DX Racer, because I'm sure I am nowhere near big enough at this point to even be noticed, but I really would love a DX Racer chair. I recently got like a new desk, and before that I got a couple of new computer monitors. So the next thing on the list is definitely replacing this chair. To put it in perspective for you, my old computer desk and the chair that I'm in were got at the same time, and they are... I got those at like, I don't know, like 2005, 2006 at the latest. So they're well over 10 years old at this point. And I don't know if the microphone is picking it up, but the chair is quite rickety. You know. I don't have a choice. I gotta use Ivysaur, because I'm not wasting experience on Bellsprout and Voltorb. I suppose after this I could use an escape route, go back and heal. I suppose that's an option. But unfortunately, I think Ivysaur is going to level up before this battle's over with. Which, you know, it's a double-edged sword. It's good and it's bad. It's bad because if Lieutenant Surge didn't up the level cap, Ivysaur's not going to listen. It'll randomly go to sleep. It'll randomly get Rage, I think. I think that's in Gen 1. Is Rage in Gen 1 or is Rage Gen 2? That might be a Gen 2 mechanic. Like the rollout. Because they kind of do the same thing. In a way. Yeah, it'll randomly go to sleep. It'll get confusion. It won't listen. I'll click use Vine Whip. It'll use Tackle. But I finally get the Razor Leaf. Yeah, we're gonna use Razor Leaf or keep Razor Leaf. So long, Vine Whip. Because Razor Leaf is better. And I want to hold on to Tackle for a little while longer. Just in case we come across, you know, like another grass type. Alright, we came from that ladder. Yeah, let's use that escape rope and go heal. Cause we can get back to where we are pretty quickly. And I think Ivysaur might be okay at level 30. All the bad stuff starts happening at level 31. I think. I hope. I mean, it's kind of weird that they don't expect you to be at level 30 by now. Alright, let's rappel up. And let's get that flash going. Gotta keep Pidgeotto out front because the way Repel works is it keeps Pokemon that are weaker than your front Pokemon from attacking most of the time. So, like, if I put Butterfree up there and there's a level 22 wild Geodude, the Geodude will attack because Butterfree is only level 20. But there really shouldn't be anything over level, like, I would say level 22 is probably the max that's in this cave. We really got to make our steps count because we are starting to get low on repels. Yeah, you might be a little lost, but I'm working on getting out of here. Onyx! Alright, let's try a different approach to this. Let's get that sand attack going. We give it one more sand attack, and we're gonna try switching out to Butterfree. So I think Confusion is probably Confusion is probably my best bet without having to use Ivysaur. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. We're golden. Let's try the same strategy. Yeah, Sand Attack probably the only stat affecting move that I'll keep for a while. You know, eventually it does just no longer have a use, at least to me. Because it'll be more important to fill that spot with a, you know, with something like, with like Fly or Wing Cutter. Which I don't even know if Wing Cutter's in this version. Let's do one more just to be safe. Alright, let's get out of there. Let's get the Butterfree back out there. This Pidgeotto might be in like one-hit KO territory as many times as he got screeched. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh. You got lucky with that rock throw. Alright, we're gonna risk it and leave Butterfree in. Worst case scenario, Geodude self-destructs. Best case scenario is what just happened. Because I don't think Geodude has any other moves that Butterfree could have stood up to. No, we do not want to learn Supersonic. Well, I guess supersonic serves more of a purpose than string shot does, so... I mean, at least that has the slight chance that they might do damage to themselves. That's the way we gotta go anyway, apparently. At least I hope so. I don't think Dark Cave has any like dead-end routes. Or like any like random offset items. Ew. It's kind of only doing sand attack to keep them from using defense curl, but I guess once Geodudes get to level 20 and they have rock throw, defense curl kind of goes out the window. But that sand attack will also help keep Pidgeotto alive, so let's not complain about it. We're going a little over time again. I think at the very beginning I said that I was going to do these as 30-minute episodes or like 25 to 30-minute episodes. Just because of how long everything takes in the game, and I think I just kind of forgot that I said that. So every time I've been saying that these, we're running long or this is a long episode, it typically hasn't been. I think I've... excuse me. I think I've only gone over 30 minutes, like, once. Thanks, Graveler. Oh! Pidgeotto lives! Pidgeotto, I'm buying you a pizza. I think I already owe you a pizza, but I'm gonna buy you another pizza. Up or down? Down looks more promising. Trainers everywhere. I don't think Pidgeotto is going to be able to withstand all three of these, but let's give it a shot. You never know, might get super lucky. Or might die on the very first one. Alright, Butterfree. Ooh. Give it a shot. We're gonna keep going. Oh no! Oh, well, it wasted a move anyway. See? Whirlwind is useless. Alright, well, still got Nidoqueen. It's all good, it's all good. Better enjoy being able to body slam birds while you can. I'm pretty sure later on you can't do that anymore. Oh, so close. Tackle should be a freaking never miss move. Especially not twice in a row. That was crap. That was just freaking terrible RNG. Our last repel. Anything up here? No. I'm starting to second guess myself because I think there might be items around here, but I want to say there aren't any items in Dark Cave. And at this point we've gone so deep that I'm not going back to heal. Just gonna have to run Ivysaur and hope for the best later on. Okay, Nidoqueen can take a self-destruct pretty decently. Doubt it's gonna be able to take a second one though. Called that. And Nidoqueen's down. As much as I hate to do it, I gotta assume that he's gonna do another Geodude with self-destruct, or Graveler with self-destruct. So it's better that Bellsprout dies than Ivysaur take damage at this point. Dang! Should I just kill it? I suppose I should. Oh, well, never mind. But yeah, that's pretty much what I said was gonna happen. Alright, now let's throw Ivysaur back up top, because Voltorb won't be able to do anything. And I'm not gonna just pass over trainers, because, you know, I always need the experience. I'll just have to deal with consequences later on. But I know at the very least the next badge should up the level cap to 50, so... And once we get out of Rock Cave, or Dark Cave... Rock Cave? Dark Cave? Which is it? But once we get out of this cave, our use of Ivysaur will go down. You know, it'll basically just be a last resort thing during the gym battle at that point. And by that point, if we could just get a Leech Seed out and like Poison Powder, if it stops listening after that, you know, we can tank the rest of the way through the gym battle if we have to, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Worst case scenario, you know, we'll be 4 or 5 levels above everybody else the entire game, which is a good thing. I don't think you can dodge these girls anyway. I would like to get out of this cave before we end the episode. Hey, remember what I said about having a grass type? Razor Leaf wouldn't do anything to this Bellsprout, but look at that tackle. Girl, look at that tackle. Wake up! You should totally be able to attack if you wake up on the turn. Stop rapping me! And once we get past the next gym, I don't think we ever have to worry about rap again. Because it becomes so weak here soon that it's just not worth having on unless you're, you know, an unintelligent trainer. gotta be like right on the edge of leveling up. Oh, just have one. Have like a Jiggly. Oh! Why couldn't you just have one Jigglypuff? Sad because flying types are strong against grass types, but Ivysaur is just that powerful. Kinda wish there was a way to speed up the animations. Oh, yep, now we're in bad place. We're in a bad place. But maybe Ivysaur just likes us so much because, you know, we're really good to it and take it to Pokemon centers often that it'll listen. Actually, that's a thing later on. I think it even starts... I know it starts as early as Yellow, but I don't know if it's continued in Gold and Silver and comes back later on. But, like, the amount of times you let a Pokemon faint, it, like, loses trust in you or loses affection points. And that actually affects the way it battles later on. Or how it evolves. Like Eevee. Actually, it's gotta be in Gold and Silver because Eevee has to have a certain amount of affection points before it will evolve into Espeon or Umbreon. And in Yellow, I think the only one that's affected by it in Yellow is Pikachu. And that's the only one where you can actually check it too, because you can turn around and talk to Pikachu and, you know, he'll have like a happy face with like a little heart speech bubble, or have like an angry face, you know, with like Arr. And I think if he gets too angry, he won't listen in battles and, like, you know, won't do damage. But I'm not sure. I've never not been nice to Pikachu because, you know, he's the starter, and if you don't level Pikachu up, like, super quick, you're not gonna get past the first gym. Like, basically, in Yellow, you have to get Pikachu up to, like, level 15 to even stand a chance against Brock, and it would probably be a good idea to have a Butterfree that knows Confusion. Now, after Brock, you know, you're golden with Pikachu. Yeah, it gets a little more difficult when you get to Vermilion City, but Cerulean City Gym's super easy. Unless you're playing Ash Gray. They kind of screw with you in Ash Gray. Because Ash Gray is basically like the fire red, leaf green version of Yellow. Anything over here? Nope. See? I feel like there should be items there, so I second guess myself when I know that there's not going to be anything there. And oh hey, it's a Zubat. We're just going to go ahead and get away from him. See why I was using repels? Yeah, all these Zubats are just free experience, but they happen so often that it's not worth it. Are you really gonna make me have to kill you? Alright, fine. Just gonna have to hit it with a razor leaf. Of course it does. This is what's gonna kill Ivysaur right here. A level 15 Zubat. And I don't have a choice but to use a potion, because I think the only attack that Voltorb knows is self-destruct. And as you can see, potions are pretty much useless at this point. They basically only bought me one hit. But we're going to use another one. Probably should have kept one of those hyper potions. Probably what we should have done. I probably also should use that antidote to unparalyze Ivysaur. Because if I die over here, I have to go back through the cave again. But I think I'm really close to a town. Lavender Town should just be like one screen down. Oh, don't be paralyzed, don't be paralyzed, don't be paralyzed, don't be paralyzed, don't be paralyzed. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, yes. Unless she has a third one. Does she have a third one? I seriously don't remember. Oh, please don't have a third one. Oh. I was legit worried there for a second. Oh! No, 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 no. Oh, there's definitely something here. Max Ether. I need a max potion. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're in town. Woo! Alright. Well, that was a little tense there at the end. But I'll have to figure out what we're gonna do in the next episode. We'll probably venture over a couple of towns, you know. That way. Yeah, I'm pointing the right way on the screen. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll probably venture a couple of towns that way and, I don't know, get into some stuff. And on that, you know, if you're new, make sure you hit subscribe so you get new videos pretty much every day now. By now, I probably should have also started streaming regularly. If not, I'm still not going to say what I'm streaming, because on the day that I'm recording this, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be streaming. And let's see, what else? Oh yeah, like the video if you've liked this video. Make sure you hit the like button. If you have anything to say, leave it in the comments. And if you want to follow on Facebook, Twitter, or visit the merch shop, make sure you do that. By the way, we have a brand new shirt in the merch shop. It is the ZombieExy logo, so make sure you go pick that up. I think it might actually still be on sale the day that this goes up. So make sure you grab it while it's still on sale, you know. Because fine quality shirts for cheap. And they start at like $14 or something. You can't beat that. Anyway, let's